Hi, my name is Matt, and today I'm going to talk about shaders. Shaders are essentially these little machines that make computer graphics. Let's take this sphere here. Well, you see, it's not actually a sphere, is it? It's actually made of triangles. Almost all of the computer graphics that you'll ever see are made of triangles. The first thing that we need to do is accomplish with the Vertex Shader. The Vertex Shader takes each vertex in the triangle and converts it into a place on the screen. The next thing that happens is that the Fragment Shader colors each of the pixels that make up that triangle. And this is accomplished with what we call the shader program. So here's a little block of code. Let's take a look. Right. So the Vertex Shader, all it really needs to do is to set GL position. And we do that by taking the three-dimensional position, a little matrix multiplication, and we can set that. The Fragment Shader, all it really needs to do is set GL frag color. And here I've kind of hard-coded this pinkish color. And with that program, we get this. Okay, well that's kind of cool. We have something that's actually, running our shader program. But how can we get something more like what we see here? How can we get something that looks more three-dimensional? Well, these faces that are pointing more up are going to be lighter because this scene is being lit from above. We know what color to color it based on what we call normal vectors. So normal vectors are vectors that point out from a face. And in this example on the left, all of the normals are pointing in the same direction. This sphere on the right is actually exactly the same vertices as the one on the left, running exactly the same shader program, but its normals are pointing out from the middle. And so each one is going to be slightly different. So the Vertex Shader passes these using a varying variable. Let's take a look at the code here. Okay, so we still take the position and set GL position, but we also set this varying variable. And so each vertex is going to specify a normal vector, and it's varying, so that means that the Fragment Shader will get something in between the values for the three vertices. And then we just take the Y portion of that normal, which is how much it's pointing up, and set the intensity, and we get something that looks lit from above. So in summary, graphics are mostly triangles. The Vertex Shader converts 3D to 2D. Varying variables go from vertex to Fragment Shader, and the Fragment Shader colors the pixels in a triangle, and that, my friends, is essentially it.